We've got the Lakers taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves. Brian Anderson with you. Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill joining us tonight, along with the fourth member of our team, Allie LaForce. To Hayes.
This is why you run your offense through LeBron. Great vision, great decision maker.
And it really feels like the chemistry of this Timberwolves team has taken a step forward.
And BA, you know this. Winning always enhances that energy and chemistry. But beyond that, this is a roster full of players that have had individual success, and now they're hungry and thirsty for team success, because that's the true measure.
Now here's Doncic. Softly drops in the floater.
I'll tell you, Luka Doncic makes tough shots look easy. Boy, that close to the bucket through that much contact, nice.
Now here's Edwards. Here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Size, explosion. He's a dangerous finisher, and we saw it right there.
Doncic with it. Randall's in his pocket. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. In 2020. Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, BA. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
Now here's Randall. Pass to Gobert. Sinks that one from the post.
Over the course of his career, Rudy Gobert has become so much better finishing inside.
Now Hayes knocks it loose and stolen by Gobert. Here's Edwards. And a nice finish on the layup.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
And stolen by Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact, doesn't bother him.
To the paint. Randall with a steal. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. McDaniels from long range. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. And here's Reeves outside. It's rebounded by Anthony Edwards.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Gobert. There aren't many more dominant defenders in the NBA than Gobert.
Well, that's definitely fair to say, BA, because his defense has an outsized influence on a game. The inside presence changes an opponent's game plan. What you love about Rudy Gobert is he understands his strengths and where he can impact the game. That is primarily on the defensive end, but also as a screen setter offensively.
Lakers trail by 3. A shot to stop the run.
Yeah, smothering D right there. Just a tremendous job by Edwards, forcing a difficult shot.
Down low. Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Here's James. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he's sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
What's remarkable about LeBron is the complete command of the game. Not only his team, but you'll hear opponents joke about how well he knows their plays.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, LeBron James last season set the record for most All-Star nods in NBA history. He said, quote, "I'm blessed to do what I love and just to try to give back to the game that's given to me over 2 decades. Long ago, I exceeded anything I ever dreamed of being in the NBA. Everything else is just extra credit." Brian?
Thanks, Allie. Now here's Doncic. James double-teamed. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Outside, DiVincenzo. McDaniels from long range. And another three for Minnesota.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now, here is James. Hayes with a screen. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Well, spectacular athleticism from the 7-foot center Gobert. Wow.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. So it's the Lakers now. It's a 13-point game. James outside. Here's Lynn. Vincent outside. There's a screen by Lynn. Shot clock at 6. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. In transition, here they come. And Edwards slams it in.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
And so it's Minnesota liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. We'll be right back with you shortly. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
They've made an effort to get out and run, using their speed in transition and scoring before the defense can get set.
Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
Another shot. James with the rebound. And James has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. Trailing by 13. Fires for 3. Hauled in by DiVincenzo.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. But boy, that's pretty good.
Get up, Anthony Edwards!
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
Pass to Lynn. Back to Milton. From deep. The shot, no good. Minnesota leading by 15. Here's DiVincenzo. A quick shot there. It's off target. Vincent with the ball. He's scoreless. Outside Milton. James, right side. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. And here's Minnesota now. For 3, Randall. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Well, you cannot sleep on Julius Randle. Catch and shoot jumper. Okay, Julius, we see you.
To the inside. Here's Vanderbilt. Can't hit from in close.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Back to Edwards. Pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
All too easy for Mr. Gobert in the painted area. Nicely done.
Lakers trail by 20. You know, part of what makes Julius Randle so effective is that spin move, Doris.
He does like to use that on the interior against taller players to get enough separation. But the number of finishing moves that guy has off the spin, it is really an effective tool.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively. You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Pass to McDaniels. Outside, DiVincenzo. Here's Gobert. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
We think first of Rudy Gobert as a defender, but this guy has the instincts and touch, even against good defense. Nice, Rudy.
Inside. Out to James. And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
And Los Angeles making a change here. And there's 1:38 left in the first half of this one. 6 on the shot clock. To the middle. Here's Lynn. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. And here's Minnesota now. They're on an 11-3 run. DiVincenzo on the wing. And Gobert with the stuff.
Listen, at just over 7 feet, we know Gobert is going to be terrific on the glass.
That's a good one. The rebound by the Timberwolves. On the break. McDaniels from long range. Len pulls it in. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. Los Angeles shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. So both teams changing it up here. On defense, the Timberwolves. James attacking. Count the basket. James has gotten 4 this quarter.
LeBron James wins this battle right at the beginning. Explosive first step. Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Doris, you talk about a guy who forces you to play at his pace. That's Luka Doncic.
Oh, my goodness, BA, there's no question. He's got tremendous patience. He's in complete command of the tempo of the game. But maybe my favorite aspect is how he manipulates the game to get defenders off balance. What you love about Luka Doncic is he's this unique combination of size and skill. He could really play cross-positionally. He makes shots at all 3 levels, so dangerous.
Clock at 6. Back to Reed. Over Hayes. Reed, good. Reed's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Looked like a schoolyard playground right there. A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. Timberwolves ahead. They lead by 18. And we'll see you back here after the break. 3rd quarter action in just a bit. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And he comes up with a bucket. Edwards has got 10 points.
Well, Anthony Edwards with that frame on the interior, such a tough check.
Here's Doncic. It's good.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Pass to Edwards. Here he goes. And Edwards slams it in.
This guy is so explosive. Anthony Edwards off the bounce. My goodness.
It's James on the wing. Hayes with a screen. James inside. And he banks in the layup. Give him 8 points now.
It's trouble. I mean, if LeBron James is in the painted area, everybody's got to be prepared to contest. This guy too good in there.
Outside read from the arc. Nails it from 3.